What's up, you guys? This is Junior Trader, and in this video we are taking a look at AMD stock. So what did we talk about it the last time when we were doing technicals on this? So we were looking at that there was this pivot forming, and it was confirmed pretty much once we got out of that 20 days moving average as well. And I said that expect this thing to continue to at least go up to $162 range. We got that as well. Then we started to sell off at 50 days moving average, right? However, is this sell-off bearish? I talked about a couple of things in my last video that, guys, this is not bearish. We have a structure support at the level of 162 to 161. Any pullback to that level is fine. And the next red candle was that. And I mentioned that there's a possibility, as most likely either we're going to chop around here or continue our way higher and eventually breaking out of 50 days moving average. Now, technically, well, structure is still bullish, guys, on AMD. Any pullback at to the 162 is just going to be a pullback, and structure though has been bullish. Well, the times to buys are at these places when we identify that pivot is forming, structure is becoming bullish, and these are the times to partially size out. And then accordingly, I mean, however you want to do it, I'm providing the structure and the possibility and the direction that the stock is in. And again, everything is just for educational purposes. Nothing is financial advice here, guys. So yes, AMD, though rejecting 50 days moving average, but this will, I think, even if it rejects, continues lower, this will just form another pivot either at 162 or a little bit lower with 20 days moving average support, and has a more likelihood of continuing higher, at least unless I start to see some more weakness on this. But you can see today as well some rejection that came at 50 days moving average. So let's go to the hourly interval real quick, and let's talk about a couple of things. So you can see the last 3 days we are forming this some sell-off zone around $168 even today, where pretty much where the 50 days moving average is as well, right? But at the same time, you can see that we have been holding this pivot from the last 3 days. Now, here's the thing. As long as AMD continues to hold this pivot line, even though it's rejecting up here on the top, but this is what we call slowly and slowly bulls are creating pressure, price is crawling its way higher, and eventually, since we are forming higher lows all the time, unless this trend line is not breaking, unless we are not losing that blue box, unless we are not losing $162, unless we are not losing 50 hours moving average, this has more likelihood to continue higher. Yes, if we start to lose the structure, which would be getting below 165, well, 162 is still a support, but if we start to lose 162 or so, then a deeper pullback may start to come as well. So far, structure on AMD is still bullish. Now, what are the possibilities as if we continue to go higher? Well, if we break out above 50 days moving average, this will, guys, opens up the door on AMD up to $185, right? And if we lose the structure of 161 to 162, that may give it some more pullback or cool off to the level of 156 and or 20 days moving average. However, that will just be a pullback in the current existing structure. We are still in a higher highs, higher lows. The pivot will still hold until the support level of 156 and 39 cents or a couple of cents, right? I'm not going to be very precise here to the cents, okay? So yeah, so that's AMD, guys. Pretty much that's all what I wanted to cover in this video. So if you found this video helpful, valuable, hit the like, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next videos, guys. Take care. Bye.